Sigh. Roblox has been banning people and even terminating people for copyrighted assets for far too long, and I understand the fact that copyright needs to exist, but when most of the cases that people end up losing their entire accounts from this is from when they uploaded a copyrighted asset when they were a lot younger and had no idea that copyright even existed, that's when this starts to become a problem, and especially when Roblox initially clearly did not care about copyright whatsoever and only started banning these people after they got threatened to be sued because things like Adidas shirts and Nike shirts existed all over the catalogue. Again, probably created by people over a decade ago when they were like 10. Even worse than the even worse part is the fact that Roblox never allowed us to delete our own items from Roblox. So they suddenly started having a problem with us creating these things or having them up on the platform, but instead of giving us the option to remove them, which I'm pretty sure 99% of us very happily would do so, they instead just started terminating everyone, like quite literally just exterminating them, getting rid of the people entirely instead of just the assets, and it's really not fair. But today, hopefully, all of that will come to an end. A month ago, I did briefly talk about the fact that Roblox was making or working on an update that will allow us to actually delete those assets for ourselves, and I don't think back then we had really any idea when this was going to become a thing, except apparently it became a thing a few days ago and I just completely missed it. So starting today, Roblox Marketplace creators can manually archive non-limited avatar items via the creator dashboard. And it's exactly how you would imagine it. Basically, what Archive in Marketplace is going to do is get rid of it. Just imagine Roblox has content deleted the asset so that they can ban you, except take away the ban and that's it. Like, you're basically just content deleting it yourself. And one of the most important things that I feel like everybody needs to know right off the bat about this is the fact that you will not receive any account moderation whatsoever. You are not going to get a warning, a ban, a termination, and if somehow you are one of the very most unluckiest people on the entire platform and archiving one of your own assets somehow gets you banned anyway, you will probably just have to contact Roblox support, wait a minimum of 100,000 years for them to reply, and they should just unban you because they have explicitly promised, I guess, that you are not going to receive any moderation for doing this for yourself and by yourself. This will also be a permanent archival of your avatar items that cannot be reversed. You will not receive any account moderation consequences as a result of any avatar items being archived on Marketplace through this process. Very, very important things to note, especially since I know that everyone is probably running towards the Marketplace right now to archive a lot of their own things because, like I said, with Roblox on a rampage of banning and terminating people who have copyrighted assets that they uploaded when they were younger, had no idea that copyright was a thing, plus absolutely no way of removing them for ourselves. I think everybody kind of just lived in fear for their Roblox lives every single day, that they might wake up one day and their Roblox account would have been caught in the crossfire, but it's fine because now we have the ability to do this. It's no longer that big of a deal, and hopefully we see a lot less people getting banned for such reasons. Also, I think by saying that this is a permanent archival and it cannot be reversed, immediately a lot of people are going to start to worry about things like hackers, or if anyone manages to get onto their account and just deletes their assets when they didn't want them to be deleted. Yeah, I think that's a real concern. I don't really know what to tell you about that concern. I'm literally just bringing it up to say that this is probably something that people are going to worry about. I can really only say keep that part of your account safe in the same way that you keep the rest of your account safe, because it's not like you don't want people hacking your account just in case they delete your assets. You don't want people hacking your account in general, so just try very best to keep it safe in the first place, I guess. So starting today, you can directly archive non-limited avatar items and bundles by selecting Archive in Marketplace from the 3-dot menu in the Creator dashboard. This includes 2D classic clothing, 3D layered clothing, 3D accessories, bundles such as bodies and heads, and limited items cannot be archived at this time. So the main one I would say is 2D classic clothing. That is going to be the one that this is probably most used for, and thankfully the RTC did give us an example of what that's going to look like on the 2D classic clothing. Starting today, you can now directly archive avatar items. We know that, but the thing that we are looking at is this image that they have provided right here. It's obviously a copyrighted shirt. It has like the Nike logo on it, which definitely, if Roblox caught wind of that, if they realized that this was about on the platform, your Roblox life would end. You would be dead. But now there is a button at the very bottom. It says Archive in Marketplace, and when you press that, everything should be fine. It will get archived. It will no longer exist on Roblox, and you're safe. You can breathe that nice sigh of relief. They also say, please note, you are still responsible for ensuring your creations do not violate Roblox's terms of service or community standards. Content you upload to Roblox should not infringe on the IP rights of others. So, I mean, that's not really anything to do with the fact that you can now remove them. They're basically just saying that they don't allow copyright, I guess, which is kind of ironic because a lot of these copyrighted assets have been allowed to exist for over a decade. And like I said, they only started to care when they got threatened to be sued by things like Adidas and literally anything else that people created clothing of a decade ago, over a decade ago. But it's fine. Hopefully they stop banning people for this now that we have the ability to manually remove your own assets. So if you have anything like that and you have been fearing for your Roblox life this entire time, go run over there to the Creator Marketplace and archive those assets, okay? Just save yourself. Save yourself. Keep yourself safe. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about Roblox now giving us the ability to delete our own assets. Finally, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.